Hi, This Is Us fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
In this video, we'll be discussing This Is Us Season 6, Episode 13. It is called Day of the Wedding. What did you think of this episode?
I loved this episode.
Gratifying, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Well, I just want to get something out of the way because my heart can't stand it. Let's just talk about Rebecca.
Okay.
How she's breaking my freaking heart right in front of me. But there is some... She's in and out, right? So she's remembering, and then she's calling Kevin Jack, and then she knows it's Kevin, and so it's progressing. It's taking its toll on Miguel. He obviously is taking blood pressure medication from the stress.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But he's a champion for her.
He really is. I love Miguel so much.
I have always loved him.
Yes, he's one of my favorite characters. He's always does everything right. In my book, right?
He can do no wrong, yeah. So what did you think about the scene with him and Randall? And Randall just wants to talk about it. And he's like, what do you think of this cab?
And you know what? It's again, This Is Us does such a good job of making me see both sides. And, you know, partially Randall is off doing his senator thing, but that's how Rebecca wanted it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not his fault, but then when he is with her, he's seeing things for the first time with fresh eyes. So he doesn't know that she's been calling Kevin Jack.
No.
And he doesn't know, like, they could have prepped him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think you're right.
Like, Kevin could have been like, hey, dude, bro, this is what's been happening. Don't correct her.
Yes.
Like, you know,
stay in her reality.
Yeah, but I guess it makes sense because they wanted us to see the drama and, you know, like, experience it with Randall.
And the gut punch of when you realize, oh wow, she's not going to get better. And she's like, oh, getting worse. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when Miguel had to put him in his place about that, I felt for Miguel. He's just like, I just want a day. Like an hour. Yeah. He didn't want a day, he wanted an hour.
There's a caregiver strain that goes with that.
Yeah.
With that role.
Yeah, for sure.
Of taking care of someone with Alzheimer's.
Compassion fatigue.
Oh, it's a real thing.
It really is. And
wonder.
He could have set it up too, though. Miguel could have told Randall, like, I need an hour. You know, people, like, communicate.
Communication is key.
Like, hey,
yes.
Yeah.
But also, I just want to say, Senator Pearson.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I love how the
star.
9 months transpires and they just drop in these little nuggets of information.
Like, no, that's a big deal.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Randall, love that. Okay, so now we're going to get to Rebecca's performance. So when, you know, they're ready to bring her up and she's just looking lost and, I mean, okay. When she actually gets to it, and that whole muscle memory thing, I've seen it firsthand with Alzheimer's patients. You put them in front of a piano or guitar, whatever it may be, and they just go.
Yeah.
Or do you ever see that ballerina that once she was like a company ballet dancer, and like when she was younger, and then she was just sitting in her chair, and they started playing one of the songs she danced to, and she started dancing.
Oh my gosh,
the routine.
I love that.
Oh, it made me think of that. So she does this performance, and it's the This Is
Oh
Us
my gosh.
theme song, like the.
I was again, of course, moved to tears because I cry for everything, but I was like, I know that tune.
Yeah.
Did they just write that for this episode? Did you?
I think Mandy Moore's husband had something to do with it. He either co-wrote it or arranged it, but yes, he had some. So I think that's fairly new.
Yeah, so because I was like, have we heard this before? And then when they flashed back to earlier Rebecca singing at the restaurant, we didn't hear what she was singing. So then I was like, oh wait, but they were implying, Kate implied that she's been singing the song their whole life.
Yes.
So that was really sweet.
I think I remember really early on hearing it. But I don't know, I'm hearing that too.
Now I want to go back and see.
Yeah.
Like, did they play that with lyrics and stuff? But yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I think she looked great with that Princess Diana haircut. I thought it looked really good on Mandy Moore. She can pull that off if she ever wanted to.
She could do anything.
But I instantly spotted that whole monotonous, routine of it all, and she wanted to change it up, and it didn't work out well for her.
Okay, but that's the origin story of the mustache, because that mustache is hot.
It looks good. He really can pull that off.
He really can. I had no idea that there was that story behind it, but I guess it makes sense that there would have to be a day where the goatee became a mustache.
That's true.
That's so cool that we got
really
to learn
sweet.
that. It was so cute.
The origins of it.
Chad is the best.
He is. I know. Okay. We're going to get to just before the wedding, because it's my favorite bit in this whole episode, is Madison and Beth. With the whole mystery dress bra. Okay, this was totally a nod to the viewers like us that are like, who's he going to end up with?
Yes, totally.
And they took us on the journey with them, and now we have 3 potential people. We've got Sophie, Cassidy, or the wedding singer.
I like how you had just said, it can't just be some new person, but they did that.
Okay. it's getting old. I already said this. Like, enough already. But I do think based on the previews for next week, maybe we'll get some closure. I mean, we don't have many episodes left.
I'm over that question, but if we're gonna take bets, I'm gonna go with Cassidy.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm pretty sure I've been calling Cassidy for a while.
You have.
If it's gonna be one of the ones that we know, but now that they threw in this brand new person, I just don't think it can be her.
No.
And I really like Cassidy.
I love her too.
Her arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. Well, I'm going to go back to Sophie. Last episode, I was like, okay, I get it. It's not Sophie. No, can I tell you why? Okay. Where was Sophie's husband at the wedding? Didn't see him.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't see him at all. Mm-hmm. I think something happened, got in a fight with her husband. He left. Obviously, Kevin's going to comfort her. And they go on a walk in the vineyard, it looks like. Is that what they were doing? So I think something... So then it's like... Oh, that would mean that she'd have to cheat on her husband. But maybe her husband was terrible. Maybe he hit her. Maybe it was something unforgivable.
Or maybe 9 months ago or more, at the engagement party, Sophie realized that she had unresolved feelings for Kevin. And in the time that transpired, she amicably broke up with her husband. And now at the wedding, they have finally found each other.
I love that.
That'd be a nicer... plausible way to do it.
All my Team Sophie people, what do you guys think? But I just can't imagine the wedding singer. It's a red herring. It has to be. Because I think so for too. What?
No.
We've grown to know and love Cassidy and Sophie, so it has to be one of them. But I'm pretty excited for next week about that. But anyway, did you see her husband like ever in there?
Not in the wedding.
Wasn't just me. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's talk about how beautiful Kate looked in that dress.
Yes.
And Phillip and the whole like calming each other down, and their chemistry is blossoming before our very eyes.
How did he become so likable in like 1-2 episodes?
It really was just the two, wasn't it? Yeah. No, it didn't even feel rushed. It felt really organic, like the way we got to see it happen.
Yeah.
I really like it, and I love to see Happy Madison. Mm-hmm. Happy Madison's really fun.
Yeah. Yep. She's lively.
Lively. Mm-hmm. Yes, and yes, we all know where Rebecca's going. I have no idea where Kevin's going. I mean, we have some idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kate is going to be okay, guys.
Yeah.
That makes me
I feel like
happy.
Everyone's okay. Rebecca's not okay, but big picture, like when we think about her whole life and this new family that's, kind of following after her and the influence that she had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, it's very sad the way that she's, like headed towards, but the life that she's lived is amazing.
I know. And I have to give credit to the director, whoever sets up the scenes, because when she's sitting playing with Nikki and is it Edith? Did I say her name wrong?
Oh God,
Edith? Okay. I always say her name wrong. But yeah, so they're playing cards, and then Jack walks in, but it's Kevin, but they actually have Milo and Amelia come in.
That's
because
haunting.
We're seeing what she's seeing.
Yes.
Like, well done with that. That was great. And then he played it like kind of like, oh, it was so well done. Yeah. Way to bring him back into like the group
the
too.
Present day.
And then one more thing. Did anybody see Mandy Moore or Sterling K. Brown's Instagram? They were doing the wobble dance. It was like the cast, like the main cast.
Oh, I did. I didn't hear that. I had sound off, so I didn't know what was happening.
If you have not seen it yet, please do yourself a favor. It was delightful. It was cheerful. And everybody was in there. Griffin Dunn, he plays Nikki. Everybody was in there. Yeah, it was a treat. So, all right. That's all we have, for this episode. Mm-hmm. Great episode. Again, let's keep this going. Yes. Loving it. And then, let us know what you thought of this episode. Comment below. Who's endgame for Kevin? Let us know what you think. And then we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.